good, YouTube? And before anything, I'm gonna let y'all know I am not playing this gameplay you seen in the background. This is just a random no commentary video playing in the background. I'm just talking about the game. So Spider-Man 2, the Marvel Spider-Man 2. I want to get my thoughts on this game. How long this game been out? See, I don't even know how long the game been out. I bought it the day it came out. Don't even remember the day I bought it. God dang, let's see. We're about to find out together. For those of you that don't know the actual start date, the date that Marvel Spider-Man 2 came out, let's find out right now. When did it come out? Release date. It came out on October 20th. So that game has been out for not even a month yet. Not even a month yet at the time of this recording. And we're going to talk about the storyline and all that to this right now. So, first I got to say, this scene I was looking at with Sandman was fire. I want y'all to like put y'all thoughts in the comment section on what y'all thought of just the beginning of this game. Like, you can't lie. Like, I'm not even trying to overhype this game. But like this game was very like chaotic. Like the story, the fighting, all the crazy stuff happening, switching between Spider-Man and Spider-Man. In other words, Peter Parker and Miles Morales. It was just amazing, you know. But this scene right here was a good way to start it off. It definitely beats Wilson Fisk in the first Spider-Man scene, but that was still good as well. And then let's go ahead. We're gonna, because I haven't played this game in a while. Like I beat it, I had to play it, then I had to go to work and I haven't beat it. So we're gonna skip ahead so I can get some reminders of what happened, in the story and all of that, so I don't leave nothing out. So let's go ahead. So I do know you beat Spider-Man, you beat Sandman, and then next thing you know, you're Harry Osborn. What do y'all think about Harry? Harry, for the spoilers, just putting this out there for those of you that didn't play the game yet. I would have never guessed that I ever would see Harry Osborn as Venom. Like, I kind of figured when they announced that it wasn't going to be Eddie Brock, but I'm talking about like back way before this game ever came out. I honestly thought that it was going to be Venom, and when I realized it was going to be Harry, I wasn't really sure of how to think of it, but then they made it to where it's like Venom as Harry was actually a little bit more interesting than it being Eddie Brock, because like Peter Parker and Harry Osborn have been friends for like a lifetime compared to Eddie Brock. Eddie Brock, he just came in as a villain from the get-go technically, so it was like history. That's like, imagine you fighting your best friend and everything. So Venom as Eddie Brock, I'll give that a 10 out of 10. Not even on no dick riding shit. I'm just being honest. Who else? Like, Venom was fire. Harry was fire. Playing as Venom was fire. And then at the end of it, you get to fight Craven. Then Venom bites Craven's head off and shit. Like, y'all can't lie. Like, this game, that part when you play it as Venom, for those of you that play Ultimate Spider-Man, y'all can't lie. Like, if y'all grew up playing Ultimate Spider-Man, y'all can't lie. I had to remind y'all of that. Because you could play as Venom in Ultimate Spider-Man. You switch between Spider-Man and Venom. That was fire. And even though you only played Venom once in this game, you play as him enough to actually enjoy him. And I saw a clip where you get to actually glitch out of the map of that level and play as Venom in a free roam, which is fire. I hope they didn't patch that, because they did make some updates and stuff, but yeah, that was fire. So yeah, Venom was fire. We're done talking about Venom, because we had to talk about Venom. Venom was the main villain. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I forgot to mention. I forgot. Turning Mary Jane Watson into Scream, which I never heard of. I ain't never heard of Scream. until I played this game. Turning MJ into a symbiote was fire. I would have never seen that coming. So that was another thing that was fire. But yeah, two best friends from a lifetime end up fighting, going crazy. Fire. So now we're officially done with talking about Venom. Not the black suit though, but Venom. Next person I wanted to talk about that was a factor to this game was Craven. Craven the Hunter. See, I grown up playing all the other Spider-Man games, so I know who Craven was. He was in Spider-Man 3 on the PS3/Xbox 360 version. That was when I first seen him. Then I remember him being in Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions as well. He was like the first boss. But looking from those versions of Craven to this one, this Craven was a problem. Oh, you also forgot the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game Craven, but this was the best version of Craven I've ever seen. Like this was the best one. Like Craven was like in the previous games is more like a side villain. This one, if it wasn't for Venom, if Venom wasn't in this game, he would have been the main villain because he was basically. Can I really say he was the main villain? I don't know. What do y'all think? Because Venom was the main villain, but then again, Craven was basically a problem until Venom came to play. So it's hard to really say, but this version of Craven that we're looking at right now was the best one. I gotta say he was definitely a problem, like, because he was known for wanting to hunt Spider-Man, but the thing was he didn't even pay Spider-Man no mind until like that black suit got to him. We're gonna talk about the black suit later, but he was out here killing. He killed Scorpion. I remember he was going after Martin Lee. He went after Black Cat. He went after everybody. Everybody was looking at right here in this freaking picture. He was going after. I'm surprised he didn't go for Dr. Octavius. But he probably didn't get to him yet. But Craven was going after everybody. He was taking them out. He was a problem in this game, man. He was fire. Good character. Great character as far as villains. I do gotta say, like the black suit Spider-Man going against Craven was fire. It wasn't even that. Fuck black suit Spider-Man. That was the symbiote taking over. But I think I'm done mentioning Craven right now. So next thing I wanted to talk about was the black suit / symbiote suit. We want to just put them both together. That suit was fire. Everybody loves the black version of Spider-Man. Like when I mean black version, I don't mean ethnicity or nothing. I'm talking about the symbiote taking over Spider-Man, altering his personality. Like we liked it in Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire. We liked it in Spider-Man Web of Shadows, especially that. I honestly think that had to have been one of the best games for that, just because you can choose between being good or bad. But everyone likes the Savage version of Spider-Man. Low key better, can't lie. A lot of people like the Savage version of Spider-Man better. But the black suit was fire because like it was on Harry at first, on Harry Osborn, and he wasn't even Venom yet. The next thing you know, Craven comes in. He shanks Spider-Man. What? Throws him to the ground. Harry gets mad, starts fighting Craven. It's like an emotional moment. You playing as Mary Jane. Next thing you know, they come to Peter while he's dying and shit. He basically died, And it was crazy because I was like, damn, ain't no way Spider-Man died. But then again, it didn't make sense because he didn't make it to the black suit yet. And the next thing you know, Harry gives him the black suit and he comes back as the black suit of Spider-Man. And then he just starts going crazy on everybody. Like, that was wild. It was fun. Like anytime I played a black suit in any Spider-Man game, I have a blast with it. Like I like the fighting style better than the regular suit Spider-Man. And then after that, you start seeing the black suit taking over. Once the black suit turned into the symbiote suit, that's when things got real. Like he was already changed in low key, and then everybody was noticing like, yo, what's wrong with this man? Next thing you know, he started turning into the symbiote. Especially that y'all remember that mission when after you beat Dr. Connors, the lizard. There we go. You beat the lizard. Then he basically turns into more of the symbiote because when he went to sleep, just like in the I remember I seen that in the Spectacular Spider-Man show, I believe, when Spider-Man Peter Parker went to sleep, then the symbiote started taking over, and he was asleep, unconscious, but fucking shit up because the black suit was like doing other shit, like it was crazy, and then Mary Jane having to trying to pursue and reach Peter and stuff like that while the black suit was in control was crazy, especially the part when like she actually catches up to him, Miles trapped them in the tunnel together, because Mary Jane wanted it to happen. The next thing you know, you see the black suited Spider-Man going crazy, and Mary Jane had to run. He running away from, like, this is one, like, Mary Jane is running away from her boyfriend. Like, her boyfriend trying to kill her. She over like, oh, shoot. It was just crazy. The next thing you know, Spider-Man acts like a dickhead. When he comes back, Harry Osborn's sick. Hey, bro, I need that suit. Nah, fuck you in your suit. That's basically the vibes he gave him. And then finally got that suit off when that boss fight with Craven, because Miles got kidnapped by Craven. Well, he got kidnapped by Craven. Yeah, he did, by Craven and his peoples. Then Craven tries to get Miles and Martin Lee to fight. They fight. Next thing you know, Miles let Martin Lee go. Martin Lee's like, hey, yo, your boy Spider-Man. Yo, Spider-Man and Spider-Man. He's talking to Peter Parker Spider-Man. Hey, yo, bro. Your other Spider-Man over here. And the other Spider-Man like, oh, hey, word? I bet it. You go over there, start fucking shit up. He's like, yo, where my nigga at? Fucking shit up. Fucks Craven up. And now he's about to kill Craven. Miles coming in here like, yo, bro, appreciate you saving me, bro, but yo, you gotta chill out, my boy. Spider-Man like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm gonna kill you. And Miles show him how it's done. Then he get that suit off him, rip that shit right off. On some Tobey Maguire shit. That shit was fire. That shit was fire. So that's enough about the black suit. Next thing I wanted to talk about. Mary Jane. Mary Jane Watson. As y'all know, Marvel Spider-Man, the first one, was the first game ever that I ever played that you could play as Mary Jane Watson. So I thought that was cool, introducing that into the first game. But we're not talking about the first game right now. The second game, it was low key. It was low key fire. Like, it was different. There was no more of that scary MJ, because in the first one she gets caught. She over like, oh my god, please don't kill me. Now the second game she could fight back, and they can actually kill you. So I thought that was fire. My favorite scene, my favorite mission is playing as MJ was when you ran away from Peter Parker Spider-Man while the black suit was controlling him. And then the ending when you get to actually have the little gun thing, you shooting the symbiotes and all that. That was fire. Third person shooter Spider-Man game. I never thought that I would ever even be saying that in the same sentence, but that was fire. MJ was good. It's just the way she looked. I can't lie. I don't like the way she looked in the game. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't fuck with it, but it grew on me. I had no choice but to accept it. I had to look at her every time she had some screen time. We all did. Nothing you can do about it. And I think on that note, I'm gonna end it off with MJ. And last but not least, Miles Morales. I ain't gonna lie. Miles in this game, I fought with Miles in this game. The only thing I didn't like, it felt more like it was mostly focused on Peter more than Miles. I noticed that. Put your thoughts in the comments. Let's put it on in the comments. We could talk about it. Miles felt like a side character for a while. He trying to call Peter. Peter don't pick up. He focused on Harry. So yeah, Miles more felt like a side character, but then he came in clutch, like at times when the black suit started taking over Peter, and he came in and started helping him and stuff. But majority of the game, from playing the entire game, Miles felt like a side character. He was the sidekick in this game. Even though he's potentially gonna be taking over as Spider-Man for the whole New York and being the only Spider-Man, of course. But in this game, correct me if I'm wrong, he felt like a side character the entire game. For or at least 80% of the game, because he started really getting more involved when the black suit got off of Peter. You know, but yeah, he felt like a side character. So yeah, I didn't really. I thought they could have involved him a little bit more, but I did fuck with having him in the game and having him fight Peter Parker and stuff, and having him fight Martin Lee was fire. Because Martin Lee took part in his Miles' father getting killed and stuff like that. So I thought that was cool. You know, and then I don't think there's nothing else to really talk about. I think I covered everything. If I missed anything, hey, let me know, because I'm doing this from the top of my head. I didn't write no notes down. I didn't plan to make this video. I just turned the camera on and started talking. So for someone who did that, was I all over the place? I don't think I was. I think I was on topic. But if I was anything I needed to work on from doing this off the top of my head, let me know. But I just wanted to let y'all know. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If y'all want me to give any inputs on any other games, like my thoughts on another game that I've personally played myself, it's got to be a game I played myself as well. I don't mind doing that. But make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what else you want. And I am out of here.